Hello everyone, my name is Oladunjoy Caleb and this is my week 2 data analysis challenge, and this week focuses on customer segmentation using RFM analysis, which stands for recency, frequency and monetary value. So the aim of this analysis is to analyze transaction data to group customer based on their engagement and value to the business. As you can see, I have I had to first of all I had to clean my data. If you notice, last week we had over 540 something thousand rows in my data, but I had to clean this one based on customer ID, and we ended up having 392,000 plus rows. I'm sorry, I have to be fast. I've made several videos but couldn't come through, so I just have to do this on time. So I began, okay, after cleaning my data, I extracted three key metrics, which was recency, how recent a customer made their last purchase, and how many times they purchased during the period. Then for monetary, the total value of their purchase. So I had to, as you can see, I had to use these dates as my snapshot date, because to get our recency we have to subtract the last transaction, which is our snapshot date. You can see all others are not snapshot dates, so I had to subtract my the last transaction from the customer as my snapshot date, then subtract it from the maximum invoice date of each customer. That's why you can see the maximum invoice over here. So subtracting the maximum invoice from the last date gives us this count, and you can see for the first customer, the last time he patronized or she patronized was 325 days ago, and the next customer patronized just 2 days ago. And moving to our frequency, frequency is the amount of times they patronize. You can see the one that patronized 325 days ago just patronized once, while the other customer patronized 7 times in just 2 days. So that's about frequency. Why for monetary, monetary is the sum of the sum of transactions per every customer. So we can say that the first customer, even though patronized once, had a huge sum, which is over 77,000, while the second one patronized 7 times and had just 4,000 plus. So the monetary is the sum of every revenue. So I now had to copy this, and we have over 4,000 rows, else I would have shown us everything, but I can't show us everything because over 4,000 rows, I can't start scrolling through it one after the other because of time and some situations. So I copied my RFM into this sheet I called RFM table, and it's the same thing, and I had to score them. So I had to score my recency. I had to score each RFM matrix. They were ranked and scored from 1 to 5, where higher scores mean better performance. Recency was scored in reverse actually. So customers with most recent purchase got higher scores, while frequency and monetary were scored so that higher spending or more purchases got higher scores. So like for example, you can see the customer with 325 so long, I had to score him 1. Then the one of frequency that purchased once, I had to score him 1. Why the one that had an higher purchase, I had to score him 5 because of the worth of his purchase, unlike the one with 89. As we can see, though we are not given the currency, so I can't assign a currency to it. Then I had to combine their three scores, the R score, the F score, and the M score. Then I had to assign segmentation to them. I had to assign a title to them. As we can see, we have the star customers, we have the lost big, and so on and so forth. So you can see that to each of these scores, depending on their score, I had to assign their title to them. And for these titles, these are the accounts. For example, for the star customers, I have 292 star customers. Then the lost big spenders, I have just 12, and so on and so forth for the rest of them. Then I have their average spend and their average recency. So that's that about that. Then for the insight, we can see that the star customers, they have high value and very they are valuable buyers. They are valuable buyers. Then so on and so forth. I won't be permitted to go through everything. Then even the at risk buyers and the at risk loyal, their insights are there. I'm so sorry, I don't want to go through everything because of the battery percent on my laptop. So I copied that same table to this place. Then I had to create charts for them. As we can see, for the first chart, I had to do the segment title by count, like by the account, which I had to use a bar chart to analyze to show the account. And for the average spend, I had to use a line graph to show their average spend per each segment title. Then for their recency, I had to use a donut pie. To show how recent they purchased. So in summary, the RFM analysis allows us to segment customers based on their value and engagement, providing clear direction for marketing strategy such as rewarding loyal customers and reactivating um reactivating the ones at risk. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing my week 3 analysis with you all. I'm so sorry this is very short, but I had to do it. If I'm chanced, I'll try to upload another one. So thank you so much, and bye.